Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Kingdom 2 Crowns, where in the previous episode we made an expedited haste back to Island 1, and what I mean by that is we suffered a game fairly state and lost our crown, hence the new monarch. A bit of a surprise and certainly not something that I wished to happen, but we are still continuing on with our attempt to completely pacify all of the islands. The advantage of coming back to the very first island is that we now have a new mount, in this case the Griffin, which I don't know if it's accepted to be the best mount, but it's certainly a very, very good mount. However, we also have managed on top of that to get the shrine unlocked and activated, the shrine being the which shrine is it? It's the Archer Shrine, which gives them a much higher accuracy. So that is pretty good. In terms of the goals for this episode, we want to, at minimum, go on the left-hand side and destroy the wall portal, which I think is possible. Sorry, it's not the wall portal, it's the dock portal. And then take a look on the right-hand side to see how that is also faring. As you can see, I'm currently spending a fair bit of money in upgrading this left-hand side, even though that eventually we will be, let's say, destroying the left-hand side anyway, so we won't need to come here. But I think it's just a case of extend out anyway because we need to do so. I also want to spend a bit of money on the centre to upgrade our main capital, because as you can see, it is not yet at the maximum level. However, this bit of coin here will probably settle that, and there we go. We now have the highest level of technology for this side. And actually, speaking of this side, you can see that this here, which we haven't upgraded, which I will spend some money doing so, actually doesn't have anyone in here, and that's because I don't think we have any other people ready to go. Let me drop a coin there and make sure we get that other villager there, and I'm just going to check to see. No, as you can see in the centre, we don't actually have anyone free to gather those boars, so that's a little bit of an issue. It shouldn't be too much of a problem because we can, as I said, go and get some more people, and that's something I'll be doing later on here. I'm just actually checking on the left. How many people do we have? We have a decent amount of archers, I think. So do we want to send the attack? I think that would be rather foolish to send the attack with just the people that we have here. Let me get all these guys paired up just in case. And here's the attack. You'll be able to see the laser accuracy of those shots. And that is it. I think that is the attack. So, quite an easy one there. You can see our horse is currently in the centre, our first mount. A bit of a problem that we haven't done much with them and haven't got anything else we can do with them, really. I'm trying to think. I guess we could build a stable. No, we can't build a stable. We've lost the stable master, so we can't do that either. Anyway, a couple more people here. Let's get those recruited. And it means that we can obviously get some more archers. So, I've already scouted the left-hand side. We know what's there. The shrine was over that side. Still is over that side, actually. We have the boat, and we had this griffin mount. So, power deduction means that on the right-hand side should be a... Well, we know for a fact that there is a village. You see the stamina this horse has got. We can keep running and running and running and running. It's cool. Yeah, we have a village, and we also have... I'm guessing it'll be a hermit, but we'll have to see. Just gonna get paid here. There's us getting paid. Lovely. Going to get some coin into the bank there as well. Start to increase that. Right, so we want to hire another hermit. There we are. We're going to have another look on the right hand side, or actually our first look. We only came as far as here last time, so that's alright. So here's our village. 1, 2. And then we'll get an open area, followed by the hermit, which you can see there's like a big crossbow and a boss. Is it a boss? Anyway, the big thing to fire the arrows into, and we have the main wall portal. So that's okay. We know then we can come here and get that hermit. We do want to get that hermit. We probably won't be utilising them on this island. There's no real reason to have that level of upgrade here. I don't think so, anyway. I don't think so. I'm going to stop here, see if we can get There you go. That is the advantage of this mount. Not only is it fast in all terrain, and it has that pushback with its wings, the advantage is you can stop at any time, and it will find food if it needs it. So, as I said, I don't know if it's universally to be accepted to be the best mount, but I found it to be my personal favourite. Does have its issues though. It's obviously not able to put loads of fire down, which was an advantage with the salamander lizard thing. Okay. What I think I'm going to do is make this attack on the left. Obviously, we have still nowhere near the amount of people that we need, but I'm thinking with the defences that we have on the right, with all of this stuff, I think we can probably manage it. The problem is we don't have a catapult on the right hand side, and I don't think we can get one either. That reminds me, we don't have one on the left. We have extended out, and we have the pikes. But you can see because of where we've extended to, we don't have anything else. And nobody's hanging on the outside there. Oh, as I said that, they just went up from the top of that. Obviously our colour scheme has changed as well, which is something I didn't point out. Not that I think it needs to be pointed out, but there you go. There's the archer who's taking care of business. And quite frankly, I'm just going to go here, and it's going to be a 1 and then a 2. It's getting sent, so that's fine. I honestly don't think we realistically need to follow these in, but then again, if they go a bit too far and they get hit, we're going to need to, you know, do that sort of push back there. So we will head this direction. There's another. I don't know what it is, whether it be a mouse or a rat or a bunny or I don't know, honey badger, anything. Do we want to take this out of the ground? I don't think we do. We've also got at least one more gem in there. You can see we can pay to get a gem out, so we've got at least one more gem. I'm hoping for a couple of gems. A couple of gems will obviously give us the ability to get that ballista archer, which I think is needed for future runs there. So this will cause a retaliation after we've defeated it. If we defeat it, we are assuming that I'm able to defeat it, but that is, yeah, it's not a certainty. By the way, today's beverage is a fresh orange juice with juicy bits. And there's our shrine here. It's curious that the first and second games, so Kingdom, otherwise known as Kingdom Classic now, and New Lands, that you had to pay the shrine to, you know, keep them activated and stuff, which was... Actually, is that in New Lands? I think so. Either way, this is a better system. I know people have asked before which game would I recommend. Well, choice clear. I think 2 Crowns is just the better game. 2 Crowns is the better game. It's got more stuff, more mods, still been updated, all that sort of stuff. Whereas, don't go too close, that guy's going to get hit. So you can see the shots are 100% accurate. There we go, don't go further back, don't go further forward. You see the shots are 100% accurate, and we don't really have to do much else. This is good. Oh, and they're just taking a beating there, so I want to give him that coin. Don't go further forward. I don't know why he's so keen on getting close, because he's just being hit and he saw the damage that does. So there we go. We're just calmly watching over this attack and seeing the griffin just pluck things out of the ground. Tasty. So we'll actually be getting waves now from the night. Not that you really know, because oh no, there we go. Now we can see the waves there, but there won't be many. Oh, and there's also the Nixon coin. And there you got hit again. He keeps going forward to do that. He will pick some of this up though. You see when I drop it, it's dropping... I was going to say it's dropping near them, but it's not. There we go, I think I got a bit too close there. And there we are. All destroyed. And it's gone. and we can get the lighthouse. I'm not going to upgrade to the next level, mainly because I can't afford it. But, again, making a mental note to say that we have to come to this side. So that was good. And there's the retaliation wave. I have no idea what it's going to be. It's Island 1, so I really don't know. I was going to say I think I made a mistake in the last video. The fact that we lost the crown is certainly a mistake, but what I meant by that is I'm pretty sure I said that we are in the late autumn, which you're not. I think when you start, I believe you start from the beginning of the season. I believe. There's loads of coin here. Obviously all from the farming and such. Pick up all of this. Get some more archers. There's 4 archers. And I'm getting paid off this guy. And we'll have to pay him to go back. And if the attack is still underway. No. But I can push them back like that if need be. And it's a fairly big retaliation wave. This is bad. All I can do is really push them back. I can't really do much else. And there's the crown gone. And don't say we're going to lose it again. Wow. Those things are aggressive, aren't they? So, apparently, the retaliation wave is stupidly powerful early on. That is not good. So we'll once again start as we mean to go. Yes, we need to once again upgrade and continue on. We do have coin. We should also, I believe, still have, yes, some money in the coffers, which is good. And we still have, as you can see, the walls and things like that. And this is upgraded to the higher level. But we don't have nowhere near the amount of money that we need. So I'm going to get coin that way. So this is something I've not experienced before. I don't know what the solution is to fending off all of them leaping greed, apart from just running away. But the problem with that is that we need our abilities to take the stuff out. Curious. Anyway, let's upgrade these walls, get them rebuilt and all of that. Obviously some of them are costing a little bit more than others, being that they are the higher levels. I'm going to go to the left to see what is around here. This is where we should get. This is where the main wall should end up. But naturally, everything on the left now should be pacified anyway. Up to here. Yeah, that's actually getting upgraded. So let's see. Let's see if we continue on. The griffin should land. There you go. And it should be unlocked. It is. And you can see it only costs 3 coins rather than gems. And it is now strutting to the right. Okay, so we can get that back, and we have still pacified it. It's a bit more of a wavy affair than I expected it to be. I didn't expect to do a, lose a crown, do a bit of destruction, lose a crown, more destruction, lose a crown. That's not what my goal was. Good grief, you can see these guys are absolutely harvesting all of these around here. Anyway, so this is upgraded on, or getting upgraded on the left-hand side. Going to take quite some time to finish because obviously we don't have nowhere near the amount of builders that are required. However, I will spend some money on getting said builders. There's actually some, there is some around here. There are some there. And is this where the hermits around here? We'll have to pay them to go back. So we have a coin. Another coin. How many coin does that make? That makes 4 coin, which means we can get a farmer. That's the main thing, getting the farm back up and running. So them leapers are, yeah, underestimated once. I'll be honest, the second time I didn't even see them because they came in that quick. So, certainly something that I really don't want to face again. But there you are. I'm tempted not to even build this wall here. I'm tempted not to even build it. There doesn't seem to be any great reason. Everything on the left is completely pacified anyway, so it's not going to matter. I'm just standing here just in case, but it should be perfectly fine. Yeah, there we go. We will need to upgrade that lighthouse. Still got that mental note to do that. And what's that? Please be... Ah, that's the pike. I was hoping it was going to be the knight. Guys. 4. And then 4. And... Let's see. Do we want to upgrade this? It's going to be of some benefit, but I think farmers first. Farmers first. So... 1, 2, 3... And we should have 2 coins left. Nope. No, he's just nicked the coin. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, we're going to lean on the banker a little bit. Ask for our interest. Which currently is pretty much nothing. 2020. Anyway, there we go. There's that. So, that's all sorted. That's sorted. Bit of rain, not a problem. That's upgraded. Haven't done that wall. I might need to upgrade the wall to its max level in order to get the person that I think we need, which is the knight. What would you call it? It's the like blacksmith essentially, where they're getting all of the swords and stuff. And you can see the efficiency of the harvest because they don't miss. Every shot that they take, they will hit. Every single shot. Which is cool. So, let's keep going. Do I want to upgrade this wall? Do I need to upgrade this wall? I don't know what our options are. I don't think we need to get any more for the farm. We can pay money to get a catapult on the left, not that it really needs one. And these are upgraded to the highest level possible, apart from this. So let's get this upgraded. I'm tempted to get a ballista tower on that one. Now, the question is, do I need to upgrade all of these? Thinking ahead, it's not strictly necessary, I think, to upgrade a lot of these, because we will suffer the attacks, yes, but nothing of any... Not a huge... We won't get a retaliation wave. We will still have a blood moon, though, won't we? So, perhaps we do need to keep them about. Just going to get paid off these farmers here. And I am going to take a trip to the left just to get more people. It's a shame you can't disassemble stuff, because that's something that I would certainly take that opportunity to do so. I might as well upgrade this. Get a farm. Get a farm in here. There's no reason not to. It's outside the walls, but there's nothing that will ever come from this side anymore. It's completely pacified. So I'll just upgrade to the max level and we'll just get super economy going. It'll be a case now of... There's some people coming back. It'll be a case now of essentially the short supply will be in people. That's where our bottleneck is, not money. Economically, we will be completely fine. Just gonna activate this shrine. Which, yeah, they did seem to be 100% accurate, but that shrine wasn't activated. Curious. I'm running to the left because I want to see just how graded that is. It's still the same, right? I didn't know whether the lighthouse would downgrade itself or not. I guess now we know. So left hand side, lighthouse upgraded once more. Shrine reactivated on the griffin. So basically we're back to pretty much how we started last episode. Or how we ended up last episode, with the advantage that we don't have to worry about this left-hand side. The right-hand side is a bit different. We need, ideally... I was going to say, I'll get some coin. I'll get them gems. I'm hoping we have another 3 gems. I don't think we do. Oh yeah, you can see the buff now because they are... You see the traces a bit better. Anyway, I'm running to the farmers because they might have... I think the right-hand side farmer might have a bit of coin because I didn't stand next to them. No, they do not. Shame. However, I will get some money from the merchant. There we go. Pay them. And do that. And 2 of those. Okay. I don't think we have time to go to the right to get... I don't think we have the time to go to the right-hand side and get that hermit, because we have to go and get the gems first, so we'll see. Still tempted to upgrade that wall. I'm also very tempted to simply force the attack, build the bomb and get the attack. It is an option. Time will tell whether it would be a good option or not, but regardless, I'm rushing to the left here, getting paid massively. Get this built. Actually, yeah, it will be built. Pay 1 for a gem. Pay 2 for a gem. Thumb, and pay 3 for a gem. That's 3 gem. And we can give him more money. So that's leaning towards saying that we actually have we have more gem in there. I don't think that there is enough gems in the game for you to unlock everything. I think there's some mounts that you can't get. Could be wrong about that. But there you are. That wall is slightly problematic, so I'm going to get that upgraded. Get that. And that done. This is going to go to the next level now. We should have the right amount of gems. Only just, but we do. We do. Now it's troubling that obviously we've got this village here. I want to expand out, but I can't. There may be an opportunity to expand if, and I do stress if, we can get to a point where we can actually remove the trees from the right hand side working inwards rather than the centre working outwards. It's a possibility. Anyway, I'm going to go at the farmers, get a nice bit of change because we're going to need this money. That is, I hope, enough, but I don't know. I will take the opportunity to stand here. And no money on there too. No money there either. And I'm guessing these are going to be the same deal, but you never know. Might as well check. No. No. And we've already done here, so on there as well. Okay, no problem. Attack should be over with, so we will run to the right. This is all new for this monarch, remember? Every cloud and all that. Anyway, we've got a couple more people here. Not going to recruit them. I do need to continue on, and that's actually the point where we need to start removing stuff from here. Because we can build here and build these. Okay, so that's the perfect point. 1, 2, 3 gems. And we have our new hermit. Just going to remove these things here. And we are going to expand to this side. There's all them gems. And we're going to come back. And this is the, I believe it's the ballista hermit, but we'll find out. I think we might build one just to say that we've made one and we know what it's doing. You can see the workers have got a bit of a task on there. So I'm going to put them here. Now, this is something that I was told about in the comments and I didn't know, but I've not yet tried it. Apparently, in order to get rid of the hermit on your back, you just move left and right. Yeah, cool. Oh, that's great. Thank you for everybody that suggested that. That's good. I like that. Alright. So, I think we'll get a couple more builders. I think that would be decent. I think 2 more should be sufficient. And obviously the money now needed for that expansion to the right. Alright. Is that done there? Done there. Money there. And for some reason a strange performance decrease. And then we're moving in. So this is upgraded to a high level. I don't intend to get that upgraded any further. But that's the intent at this stage. You never know what will happen in the future. You can see a couple of people running back there, or a couple of workers coming back. I don't know where the last worker is, or whether that was the last worker. No, the last worker is coming along here. So this is going to be our forward point, where we can build there. And we'll also do the same thing here. Actually, no, we probably won't clear the right, but we're going to build on here and put 2 towers in. We'll probably clear back up to here as well, just so we can get, hopefully, some more stuff in there. But that will be a tomorrow job, because sun is setting. We need to get back. And probably get some more archers. 4 archers. Some more archers coming back, which almost certainly have coin on them, which they do. Yeah, that's good. Obviously, the left-hand side now does not need defending at all. There's no reason for that to be defended. No one's at this. In fact, the majority of the archers aren't even bothered. Just good grief, that's coin. That's a lot of coin being dumped in the water there. That'll be more than enough for our needs. Yeah, most of the archers have ran to the other side, which makes perfect sense. I'm not going to stop further cash off the trader. I think the advantage we have is it's just about the right time to charge forward and get this stuff sorted. Remove that tree, remove that tree. Upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade that, and quite frankly I think I will remove these 2. And that'll turn all this to pasture, which means the rabbits will be hunted very, very well. And this means that the attack, when we make the attack, is from quite a forward position. I'm really hoping we don't have to verse those leapers again. I don't know what the solution for those is, other than just not being there. But not being there in the first place means that you're probably going to suffer quite a high casualty rate at the front. So I don't think there is an ideal solution. So there's that sorted. I've got another 2 sides there for the farmers, and I've got more coin. And you might think, well, hang on, the front, it's nowhere near upgraded. Correct, it's not, but we are quick enough, because obviously it takes the builders some time to get there. It's quick enough for us to go to one side, do what we need to do, come back. You can see that they're still working. There's no like delay on them. So there you go. We can just keep upgrading these. We have the technology, we have the ability, and this will be upgraded to, at minimum, the highest stone level. That's my intent. We should be getting there. Oh. Don't know if you noticed there that the bag is glitched out on the top right. There's some coins hanging outside the bag, and one of them just fell through. That's the least of our problems. We've lost 2 monarchs now. Disappointing, but not surprising. And I really wish they would focus on the wall rather than the two towers that we've ordered there. So actually, we're not going to be able to get this leveled up. And there is a shot just came out of nowhere, out of the forest, and took that deer out. So we've got 2 people working on this one. And we should be able to upgrade this to the next level. There we go. There's pikes, which has now disappeared. And, oh. Right, this is something that I didn't want to see, naturally. What's happened is the attack was sent. An aggressive archer going forward. Look, I just want to get the forward point. The attack was sent before we had before this banner had moved, so that's why it came early. I thought we'd have a lot longer. I did calculate the risks, just think like, you know, would we be able to do the rest? It should have been fine anyway. Considering that, you know, it's only like a couple of days in, so there's not much to be that scared about, because we could, you know, use our wing blasts and all that sort of thing, so it's not too much of a problem. Anyway, that means that forward point is underway. It didn't seem like they really wanted to continue building that point, which is an interesting concept, but there you are. We are going to get, as always, more archers, more better. We are going to check out the farmers, which will probably have a fairly decent amount of coin on them. And indeed that is the case. There we go. Anything else? No, that is it. Day 6 now. Again, of... because we went through day 6 a couple of times on this island now. We're getting paid from both of these people. And we're going to continue moving forward to get this thing at the front fully upgraded, or at least upgraded as best we can. And then we have to think about... Oh, I like the way they've put the pike base is there. But at least we now have a catapult over here, which is nice. I have... Yeah, I was going to say, do I have enough coin? I have more than enough coin to get this upgraded to the iron tier. There we go. This can get upgraded. We're just going to continue on to check this portal out. So it should be just past this clearing. Yeah, there it is. And activated too. And that D is probably going to regret its decision going that way. If we see a greed version of a deer come out, we know what's happened, don't we? Catapult built. Good. Wall getting upgraded to iron tier. And I was going to say where they're heading off to. But then there's that guy charging forward. And we should have enough coin and indeed enough time to get this to the next level. Which we do. And maybe even this one as well. There we are. Sadly not any... Oh, I was going to say not enough coin to get this guy recruited, but we have got some coin just around the place. And that's what I was looking for. Get in. Plus 10 generic elation points. We now have, just hidden in the forest, a cheeky blacksmith. A sneaky blacksmith. With his sneakers on. So that means we can get knights. Proper knights. Knights of the Realm. They go to a club at night called the Night Club. Because it's at night and they're knights. Probably actually called Knighty as well. Maybe they wear a nighty under the knight armour. Who knows? Do I need to... I don't need to pay that guy. Don't really need to get people this side. There's no real need But I do want to spend... I want to pick him up for a start. You can come with me. And it's telling us to go to the right. Yes, it is. Because it's going to get us to upgrade something. But I'm going to spend money here first. So, 1. And... 2. 2 of those. So that means the squires, yep, are happily running away. And it's telling me to stand here. And we now have... Haha! 1 coin off. Really? Thank you very much. 1 coin off. Can't believe it. 1 coin off. But we now have a very, very elated hermit who is seeing their creation take shape. The creation being the building of... Where is it? This tower, which I believe needs to be crewed. Day 7. Although, in reality, we've sort of started again twice. But, once they finish this, we should have some nice artillery around here. Don't know if it's in the correct position. So, you can see on the outside, we've got this the 3 archered tower there, which we can upgrade another twice. Whereas now, on the back here, we have this really big... not a catapult, is it? It's a ballista. Or is it a scorpion? Either way, it's a big arrow. And it will, I believe, predominantly target anything that flies first. And then after that, it will obviously shoot down. The problem is that you can see there's a wall here. So when it shoots, it's going to stick right in that wall. So there's some argument to say you put it here, because then it skews them all along that line, which I think there's a lot of merit to that. The disadvantage is that this fires forward. It cannot turn around. So if we put it here, anything that gets past, they will not shoot behind it, which is something obviously we want it to do. We want these guys to shoot behind them again, anything attacking this wall. Either way, that has been a nice little upgrade there. I'm going to, I think, leave it there for... Did you take that coin? You did, didn't you? I was going to say we heard that noise. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it there for this episode. Another change of monarch. Shame. But, again, these things happen. Definitely have a lot more respect for those leapers. Strangely, in PvP, in co-op, I've never suffered any losses from those leapers. The times when we have failed and have to start again have always been from just a sheer amount of like people waving in. That's where it's been. So yeah, that's how I've normally suffered a loss there. So we're leaving it there for this episode. Lots of coin here. Next episode, I want to go to the left-hand side and I want to upgrade the lighthouse to its max level, and then we're going to push the final attack on the right-hand side, and we'll see, as always, how far we get on with all of that. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed and chilled out for this episode of Kingdom. Next episode, we will crack on, as always. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Comments in the comments. Take care, and generic partings.